So 2026. Oh man, it has been a pretty interesting year in a more of a bad way. So I know that there's a lot going on. With like high prices for everything. However, there is one particular topic I've discussed this in my last couple of videos before, but I definitely feel the need to bring this up again because I think it's definitely something that needs to be brought up to everyone's attention here. So what am I talking about? Well, as you guys probably know, I made a video back in a little before February this year, where I actually had to stress on the issues of the modern dating world and why it's so corrupt and how everyone, including me, is being impacted by it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share an article with you guys to help you understand exactly what I'm talking about because this is something that's going to go a little bit more further into the matter here. So this is actually a post from the nypost.com website, or sometimes known as the California Post, which is where I'm at. And it basically talks about how these desperate single women are literally begging so-called cute men, quote unquote, to ask them out for a date or something. So the article is titled "Desperate Singles Beg Cute Men to Approach Them at Bars. Can you all please start going out?" This was published by Fabiana Buontempo as of yesterday on June 21st of 2026. So it goes on to say that there is no denying that today's dating scene is wild. Yes, I've talked about this already before in my last video. As fed up singles swipe endlessly on dating apps or hire pricey matchmakers to find their happily ever after, which I've done before in the past, and I've made that mistake actually, it's fair to say that the days of meeting a potential suitor at a bar are long gone. Well, yeah, because men are not interested anymore. I mean, this is something that I hear from a lot of YouTubers. Now, look, I understand, there are people that may think that the YouTubers I've mentioned, like Strong Successful Male, Better Bachelor, and Taylor the Fiend, some people might feel like that they're black pilling us. Look, I can understand it to a certain extent, but here's what you guys need to understand, though. Strong Successful Male, especially, does not pull punches when he talks about these things. Okay, this is not a means for blackpilling. This is actually real reality that is being stressed on over here. Anyway, it goes on to continue. Two eager single women took to social media, validating that statement as they desperately asked on a TikTok video posted by The Real We Said What We Said, which seems to have since been deleted but was reshared on Twitter or X. Where are you guys meeting these cute men? I'm not quite sure why we would ask that, but okay. We go out to the bars every weekend and we only see cute guys in the run clubs, at bagel shops, at the grocery store. I don't gotta talk to you at the grocery store, one of the women complained. The bar is the best place and they don't go out. I mean, what kind of good man, a good hardworking man, is gonna waste their time at a fucking bar in this day and age? In my case, I would just sit on my wheelchair, and play some Zelda while live streaming it on Kick. That's my way of celebrating my night. I don't need. Look, I mean, I understand there are people that want me to have a girlfriend in my life someday. I appreciate that, but look, there are more important things right now for me than going out to just get a girlfriend. Okay, I've made that mistake in the past. I made that mistake in the past because I was desperate for a girlfriend, and that is something that I am never ever doing again. So just keep that in mind. So it goes on here. Can you all please start going out? The duo pleaded. I know you guys aren't going to approach us at the grocery store or the run club. Well, duh. Like who the fuck wants to, for God's sakes? Anyway, as expected, many men rushed to the comment section to defend their kind. Well, Bravo to these guys. Women are so annoying with posts going viral such as this. I have a whole laundry list of reasons why men don't approach. One argued. Well, I can vouch for that honestly because there were actually some modern women I've dealt with in the past. I'll go more into that in just a moment because I think this is very, very important for you guys to listen to. Women are literally hostile towards most men these days. I agree, yes. I mean, I hear these stories from YouTube, well, from Strong Successful Male all the damn time, so I know what's going on. They know it too. It's just them, yet again, pretending not to understand things, said someone else. We don't want to waste money on girls who have no intention on wanting anything more than free drinks or dinner. Well, this is exactly why I never go to bars. I never. Well, I've had red wine at least a couple times in the past. Like that was like back in 2015. But that is something I am never doing again because we're labeled as creepy. Another one pointed out. Well, I've dealt with that in my life before. So yeah, some of the commenters do have valid points. It is a fact that Gen Z men don't approach women out in the wild anymore due to their fear of being mistaken as a creep. Again, I've experienced it before. I never want to make the other person feel comfortable, and I want to be respectful, said Ryan Kiesler, 28, told the Post. Some girls don't want to be approached at all, so I'm always trying to err on the side of caution, and I don't blame him. Wow. This is actually a lot worse than I had originally thought. But you know what? You reap what you sow, ladies, and this is what you're gonna get now. Ladies, you actually want to play some games with men? Go out, do something stupid. Buy a freaking Nintendo Switch and get Super Smash Brothers and get a guy to play with you instead of playing these stupid ass money games. This is what's going to keep men away from you for pretty much the rest of your life. I mean, yeah, I know you want popularity on social media and everything. I mean, I'm not stupid, for God's sakes, but for Christ's sakes, at least make the effort. Maybe try playing a video game with a guy for once, and maybe you can make something work out. I really cannot stress how serious this is becoming, and the more I see this kind of thing, the more cautious I have to become when it comes to interacting with women as a whole. Again, I listen to stories from people like Strong Successful Male. I can admit he does go a little bit over the edge sometimes, but the truth is, Strong Successful Male and these other YouTubers, they never hold back. Dating and marriage today, it's basically nothing but a scam and a transaction that is completely useless. If you're gonna get married today in this generation, you better make damn sure that your partner is gonna genuinely support you and overcome challenges with you or trials in this case. Think of it like the Legend of Zelda. You're going out on an adventure together. You have to overcome all these dangers ahead of you. That's how a real relationship or marriage has to work. Period. Point blank. This is Major League Gaming logging out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.